182 milliseconds, that's compiling on Vite. And this one, 479 milliseconds, that's compiling on Webpack. So little bit more than on 2 times difference. And that's really how the Vite is working. Vite is faster than the Webpack. That's because Vite is not building like Webpack is doing. Webpack, when you're working that, is trying to take all of the files and make one bundle, while Vite is not working this way. In JS, we finally have import statements where we can import the specific JS files. And based on that, on 2020, the Vite was built. While the Webpack didn't have such opportunity and it needed to bundle everything into one JS file. That's why Vite will be mostly ever faster. But here is the thing that you need to know. We have two examples, Vite app and Webpack app. They're mostly the same. You'll be able to check them in GitHub repository in the descriptions below. But we have the two configurations that we need to check. Vite configuration and Webpack configuration. Let's check the difference. And the most important here, and the only one, that is Vite is much easier. You can see, that's mostly all. For Webpack, we need to have a little bit more things to write and describe. And that's very easy project. Like, there is literally nothing. And when you're working with real enterprise product, that configurations would be much harder. And that's why when you have big enterprise application, Webpack, that is not so easy to read even in such way, will be even worse. While Vite will take the easiest form as it can be. So for you to know, there is a small web application that you can check, you can run and discover the difference between Vite and Webpack. Mostly, as you will see everywhere, that Vite is faster than the Webpack. You can also discover that in the metrics here. So let's check that. So the call start will be faster, while your HTML, when you're making the hot changes, so the hot reload will be also faster because it's not building anything. But here's the thing, that you can check all these metrics. You can discover that in AI. The most important for you to know that most companies, startups, they're trying to go to the Vite because it's faster, it's easier, and it's became more and more reliable. Because Webpack is more all technologies that big enterprises are using, and companies that do not want to go from that architecture and everything's working, the most important thing, do not touch it. So they will be continuing using Webpack. Especially Webpack also have a lot of new updates. They're also becoming faster, for example, with Webpack 6, if I'm not mistaken, and I know that someone, or they, moved their application to the Rust, and they found that it's 5 or 10 times faster. So Webpack will be living for some time. It will be more time, like, it depends. But most new projects will be go on the Vite because it's easier, it's more modern, and I think that also working with that, especially with AI, where the context and easiness of the working will be crucial here. So that's why Vite will be your mostly one solution. But once more time, that depends on the project that you're going to use. All the details, how does it work, the rules, etc., you don't need to learn that right now because most AI can tell you instantly. Even these applications have been just created only by AI. So you need to understand the most important, what will be good for your application. And if it's a fresh one, I do not see a lot of the reasons why you need to have the Vite. I know that Webpack has, of course, much more libraries than Vite has, but they're nearly the same right now. But in general, Vite, based on the structure as it is right now, will be faster because the whole fundament of that is based on the import export on the new JavaScript feature, while Webpack has been created a long time ago before that feature existed, so they needed to bundle all of that. So that's two fundamental difference of the architecture of the frameworks, and that's okay. You just need to understand what will be better for you. That mostly will be white, but if you're working on the Webpack right now, I do not think that you need to go on the white, honestly speaking, right now. Try to upgrade the Webpack based on their upgrade documentation, and if you wanna, you can discover this application to fastly discover that white will be running faster, maybe hot reload will be working faster, and the configuration will be faster. But if the application is working for a long time, if you need a lot of different packages, if it needs to work on more even browsers, I think Webpack will be better here. Also have a small amount of the AI tips that has been written on the AI. So if you have any tip that you will like to show for us, please write down in the comments or make comments in the GitHub repository. I'll be only happy to. Please go discover that. I hope that this video helped you to understand what is on the trend right now, when you need to use what, and why AI can help you building such application that you do not need to discover such rules that everyone needed before in the Webpack. So the life will be easier for you. Have an amazing day.